All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeed. Let me scroll up and see who we got in the building. Let's see what's happening with it. Bush Baby Boxing. Jalen Hudson in the building. Shemaine Cutter Calhoun up in here. Accurate is in the building. Majestica. I'm sorry, man. They keep changing these names. Miami Snoopy 305. Carolina Slim. Calvin Homer. Young World in the building. The homie Rod Neal. Kevin Hill. Let's see. King Strick. Shogun 76. Flexing Homie. Del Reeve. DP Rocker. Manadon 23. Slip the Jab. Brother, my brother's keeper. Dante Lemons. CJ Robinson is in the building. Real Spit. St. Louis mix up in here. Escalero Gustavo is in the building. Sean Coleman. African Thor is in here. Southwest Dice in the building. Will Sinclair. Y'all must have forgot. Young Mustafa in the building. Mr. Shelton up in here. HC Boxing. Texas Red up in the building. Dane Watson. Let me see. The Brothers UK. Keon True Story. Chris Boxing. Who we got here? Lewis Hinton. Salvador in the building. Kevin Dunbar, 888 Job. Aaron Butler, Gabe Moore. Stormy in the building. What to do to Sensei? Let me see here. Craig up in here. Salute to everybody in the building. 2X. Dinkin Dollars, what's happening with it? Cool Breeze. AB. Shout out to everybody. Can't read all y'all, but shout out to everybody that's in the building. Salute to the family up in here. I see my brother Joe Townsend coming through. Standing on LDBC business. Old Hillside Bourbon Company. Make sure y'all go over there and check it out. Go get you some of that bourbon, man. Old Hillside Bourbon Company. Hotep Shalom, what it do? All right, y'all. Salute. I see you in here, Cobra Head Sports. D Fresh. What's happening with it? OG Marcus. Elbow, what's happening? All right, y'all. Let's go and get down to the smoke. So, I was checking out some interviews. I got a lot of stuff to talk about today in regards to this Haney Norman fight coming up. So I was checking out an interview on Ring TV where Brian Norman Sr. was being interviewed. You know, it's fight week, so it's going to be a lot of trash talk. It's going to be a lot of hype for the fight. This is the last push, you know what I'm saying? That last, getting close to the finish line now. So Brian Norman Sr. is just like, he's saying just some wild stuff, man. And I don't know why he's doing all this talking. I really don't. He don't have to sell the fight no more. The fight is there, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why he's like, I don't get it, man. But anyway, he says that Devin is not a man yet, you know what I'm saying? Because he allows men to do stuff for him, you know. I hate these type of philosophies, you know what I'm saying? I hate when people say stuff that's like matter-of-factly, like, oh no, real ninjas do this. Hey man, only broke dudes like BBWs. Wouldn't no real man ever mess with a girl over 200 pounds. Like these philosophies that just people just make up in their own head and try to act like it's like some unwritten law of the streets or something. It's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play what Norman said, so we can get a better understanding. All right, let me play it for y'all.
A man does things for himself. A man doesn't want yes men. You have Devin Haney, when you saw him in his on the ground and everything else, the one thing that you notice about him is he has a lot of people doing things for him. That's not a man. Yeah. That's not what men do. You understand what I'm saying? When you do that, a real father will let you know that you need to do things by yourself, son. Especially.
Okay, so right there, he questioning Devin's manhood. Now he's questioning Bill as a father. This is what I can't rock with. You know what I'm saying? I understand trash talking and all that kind of stuff before a fight, psychological warfare. I understand all of that. But what I don't understand is the unnecessary personal attacks and you being in the you're trying to get to where Bill and Devin are. You and your son are hoping to get to that level. Okay, and for you to be sitting here playing into these ridiculous stereotypes and oh no, and a real father gonna let son, you gotta do this. But Devin Haney is a multi-millionaire, much more successful than your son. His father was a multi-millionaire on the street, and then gave all that up to make his son a legal multi-millionaire. So they have been successful in every walk of life, and you are now here criticizing because Devin has money to have people do stuff for him. So basically, that means I'm not a man because I have employees. That means you're not a man, Mr. Norman Sr., if you have employees doing things for you. I pay people to do stuff for me. That doesn't mean I can't do it myself or I'm less than a man. It just means I'm fortunate enough to be put in a situation to where I can afford to pay somebody else to do stuff so I can put my time towards other things. This is what I mean. When you start talking too much, you know what I'm saying? When you start talking too much, you start seeing goofiness and the haters start coming out. You see what I'm saying? 888 Job say your wife cook you a meal, you're not a real man. Hey, that's what it sounds like, right? A real man don't allow people to do stuff for him. Like, what are you talking about? Huh? When you're a boss, you're going to have people who work for you. When you're the leader of the crew, you're going to have people who do stuff for you. That's in every walk of life. That's on the streets. That's in the business world. That's at your job, everywhere. Right? The supervisor tell you, your boss tell you, hey, Chris, I need you to run up to the 5th floor and go grab this paperwork and then take it over here across the street. Whatever. That don't mean your supervisor is not a man. What are we talking about here? This is what I mean by these crazy philosophies, bro. We can't. What's up with the Grown with Soul? Y'all smash the like button. He said, it sounded like nervous energy. Senior got to me. Yeah, he's definitely nervous, but he's doubling down on the trash talk because he's nervous. You know what I'm saying? But he should just go, and then I don't know, whatever. But I just don't understand this whole Devin. What's the need to disrespect Devin's manhood, and then disrespect? Oh, he don't think for himself. All the same narratives that's been put out by the racists. See, the same narrative that's been put out by the racists for all this time, because they can't stand to see a black father teaching his son a craft or a trade that's gonna make him money. So now you repeating it, and you're trying to get in the same position Bill and Dev is in. You and your bro, this is y'all biggest payday. Facts. Can't nobody tell me no different. Y'all didn't make this type of money before Bill and Dev came into the picture and said they will fight you. Remember, Boots moved up. Y'all didn't have nobody to fight to make this type of money. Bill and Devin said, yeah, we'll fight Brian Norman. And then you couldn't even take that and be gracious and say, hey, man, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They signed up to fight, man. That's what's up. We're going to beat them, though. You know, just keep it moving. You try to twist it until they was forced into fighting you because you couldn't. Your ego won't allow you to believe that somebody actually wants to fight your son. You need to believe or psych yourself up to believe that somebody got forced into fighting your son because your son is such a big, bad monster. Then you acting like you know Devin Haney deal to it's a 3-fight deal. 36 million. Woo. But whatever, bro. Whatever. Look, like I said, I like Norman. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. This fight is just going. It's going to be weird energy because I rock with DHP. So we already know right away it's going to be weird energy with the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be like that. But what I don't like is the lying and stuff. Like Norman Sr., he be lying and stuff. And I kept my mouth closed at first, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want to offend nobody. I ain't want to get into no back and forth. Me personally, when I'm the type of person like that. If I know the truth, there's no need for me to argue with you. That's why I don't argue with women. You know what I'm saying? It's pointless to be arguing with a woman because most of the time women will argue up and down knowing she wrong. But she gotta get the last word. So I don't do that, especially with men who act like women. You know what I mean? If I listen, it's like this. Right? If I know who robbed Peter and who paid Paul, I know because I was there. Or I seen it. I was a witness. I know who robbed Peter and who paid Paul. You can't come tell me Jerry did it when I know Jerry didn't do it. No, Jerry did it, man. See, I'm going to tell you something. Hey, keep this between us. Jerry the one who robbed Peter and paid Paul because I seen it. I already know you lying because I was there. But I'm going to play it off like, oh, for real? That's crazy. That's crazy. So what I'm saying all that to say this. Senior says that he insinuated, right? I'll say this. He insinuated. I ain't going to say he said it. He insinuated that he knew that he's trying to say Turkey contacted him first before contacting Devin and Bill about the fight. That's what he's trying to say, which is complete cap. Complete cap. And people ran with this. People believe in this too. People believe, oh yeah, Turkey, he called them. Like, all right, bro. Y'all just believe anything, man. Just nonsense. But what's happening is this. Because Bill and Devin have been to the big stage many times, what's happening here is this. The Normans, this is their first time on the big stage, so they're a little bit nervous and stuff like that. And then I think that B. Norm Sr., I think he's a little bit intimidated by Bill's access and knowledge of what's going on. So he's trying to make it seem like he got some insider info too. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Clarence McClain? What it do, fam? So yeah, he's trying to act like, oh yeah, I got the inside info too, you know. And now see, Turkey talked to me first, and yeah, see, I know Devin Deal, and I know that they was forced. And like, just it's all cap, bro. It's all cap. It's not true. All right, it's not true, y'all. It's not true. But anyway, as for Devin being a man, like I said, man, this young man is far more successful than the people that are criticizing him. You know what I'm saying? 99.9% of the people that are criticizing Devin Haney, criticizing his how he moved or how he dressed or his relationship with his dad, whatever y'all criticizing, he's more successful than you. He's more successful than if you took everybody in your family, pick the 10 most successful people in your family, Devin more successful than all y'all. If y'all combine against him, he's more successful than all y'all. His father was more successful on the streets and in the legit world. His father is a businessman. His father is more successful at parenting than you are. Right? I'm talking about the critics of Devin Haney. Bill is more successful as a father than you are. All his children are doing something positive. Ain't none of them ripping and running in the streets, waking up in dope houses or none of that nonsense. All of them doing something positive. You understand? Doing something great. And this should be applauded, especially by other brothers. Because we, as black fathers, which I am, and a grandfather, we all know the stigma that the stigma that follows us. People lie, the media lies and say we don't take care of our kids, we abandon our children, we this, we that. So we, those of us that are committed to our families, we only we know the real sacrifice that we make for our families. The lies that the media tell about black fathers, you know what I'm saying? But nobody tells our story that Sometimes we stay in bad situations just for our kids. Sometimes we keep our mouth, we suck it up just because we don't want to be a statistic. We don't want to abandon our family. We don't want to leave the broad, because if we leave the broad, then the kid might think we're leaving them, and you don't want to have the split up home. Men make a lot of sacrifices that we get no credit for. You feel me? None. And that's why I feel that Brian Norman Sr. and Bill, I understand they competing against each other, their sons, and I understand when you go into war, you go into war. But certain criticisms, in my opinion, should be off limits. Certain things should be off limits. What type of father you are? Oh, you ain't a man. All that kind of stuff. We're gonna have to do a little better than that, G. We gotta do a little better than that. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's enough stuff to criticize each other about. It's enough. You can talk. Just keep it boxing. Dre say, Bill and Dev from Oakland, like me, it's something different in the water, in the Bay. No lie. Yeah, shout out to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't think I ever met. I'm just being honest, man. I don't think I ever met a sucker from the Bay. I mean, I know they exist. I know it's some suckers. It's suckers everywhere. I just ain't never met a sucker from the Bay. Every dude I've ever met from the Bay has always been a player type dude, solid type cat. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I know that there's suckers everywhere. I just ain't never met no sucker from the Bay. Me personally. Maybe y'all have. Now, D-Man Jr. say they out here, bro. I know they is, bro. I'm just saying, I've been lucky enough not to meet none. I hope I don't never meet none. Yeah, Bay Area dudes just been coming out here to Milwaukee since forever, bro. They always come out here and blend right in because they player type dudes. Milwaukee is a player type place. It's a player city, you know what I'm saying? So players gonna fit in. Detroit cats can come out here and fit right in. Chicago cats, old school Chicago cats, you know what I'm saying? These new Chicago, the YNs, they be on something else. But the old school players, Chicago cats, you know what I'm saying? They fit right in. You know what I'm saying? Gary, Indiana type dudes, Bay Area dudes can come out here and they smooth, you know what I mean? The OG Mr. Mont is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, family. Thank you, brother. He says, I know Norman Jr. is the champion, but I believe him and Senior should be thanking Dev and Bill for the opportunity. Hey, but that's all I'm saying, bro. People think being disrespectful by saying that, but no. That's what Devin and Bill, that's what Bill was trying to tell B Norm when they was meeting, they met. He was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I told you we was going to give you an opportunity. And Bill wasn't saying that to diss them, but Brian Norman Sr. took it as a diss. Like, oh, man, we the champion. You ain't doing nothing. Like, bro, calm down, fam. Nobody wants to fight your son. Nobody wants to fight him. But we going to fight your son, and you're going to get a career-high payday. And on top of that, you about to get some exposure. You finna have a bunch of fake fans. You finna be getting more interview requests than you ever got in your life. All that has come true. That's all that's come true. That's just not a knock on the Normans. Everybody got to start somewhere. See what I'm saying? Everybody got to get to the big stage eventually. You know what I mean? And the Normans are here now. Yes, they are the champion, and yes, Devin is challenging. But Devin is the bigger of the stars. He's the bigger star of the fighters. See what I'm saying? Y'all smash that like button. Get the lights all the way up, ladies and gents. But anyway, yeah, so I'm looking forward to this fight coming up the weekend because it's a lot of whatever you can pick whoever you picking. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you favor in the fight is your business. Like I said, I'm DHP. I'm riding with DHP till the wheels fall off, and then if the wheels fall off, we're gonna put them back together. You dig? So that's just what it is. I got Devin winning. I'm hoping Devin wins. Hoping Devin uses his boxing IQ I think Devin has the superior ring IQ, right? And I hope he goes out there and wins and boxes because, the thing is, B. Norman, the reason why Devin can't afford to lose to Brian Norman, he can't. Because of that level of hatred he has from so many haters, he can't afford a regular loss like most fighters have because they want him to lose so bad, bro. It's so many people. I've been looking at some comments, bro. It's just some diabolical, nasty work, bro. I just seen so many haters just praying and wishing, especially the Tank fans. That's why I keep going in on Tank fans. And I keep going in on Tank because, like, bro, they can't just shut up. Like, bro, y'all should be embarrassed. You should be hiding your face somewhere. Why are y'all still hating on somebody else when your guy suck, bro? Your guy won't fight nobody. The man he won't fight nobody but abroad. So I'm trying to figure out why y'all out here praying on Devin Haney downfall. Man, I just don't like him. I just don't like him. Okay, what do he do? Man, just listen to him. It sounds just like Lonnie the Lip. That character I got, Lonnie the Lip Jenkins. It's ridiculous. The level of hatred they got. So like I say, right now, they acting like they riding with Brian Norman Jr. Now, if Devin Haney go out here and whoop on Brian Norman Jr., let's see if those same people are there to support Brian Norman Jr. on his next outing. I guarantee you, I can promise you they won't be there. Some will be there. The real Brian Norman fans will be there. But the ones who are along the ride just to hate on Haney, they're not going to be there. I promise you. Guaranteed. You can book it. They won't be there. And then when Devin decides to fight somebody else, they will root for the next person to beat Devin Haney. They're going to do this for the rest of his career. You understand? For the rest of Devin's career, much like people did Floyd, they are going to root for him to lose. And people think I forgot. Y'all was rooting for. A lot of people was picking. What's up with my brother Drew Titan LLC in the building? A lot of people on here was rooting and picking Ramirez to beat Devin Haney. You remember? Go back and look. Gabe Rosado and all these people. Go back and look at the comment sections of them videos. Yeah, Dev a shot fighter. Dev scared of getting hit. That's not a new narrative. That Devin is scared to get hit. Devin is what they call it? What's that? What they say? What they say about that? They say he's I know they say gunshot, but what's that term? Post-traumatic. He got post-traumatic whatever they say. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all know what I'm talking about. So PTSD. Oh yeah, he got PTSD. Devin got PTSD, right? That's what they say. But remember, they said that right after the Ryan fight when Devin started doing interviews. Right? They said, oh, look at the Devin. His voice sounds different. He got PTSD. They were saying this before the Ramirez fight. It wasn't the Ramirez fight where they said, oh, he got PTSD. No, they said that before. Go back and listen to Gabe Rosado picking Ramirez to win. It is a fake narrative that came out online. A fake narrative that Devin got PTSD. Ain't none of these dudes doctors. He got PTSD. He's scared of getting hit. He don't want to get hit no more. And like I said yesterday, if the man is scared of getting hit, why would he step in with the most dangerous puncher in a bigger weight class? You don't think Devin Haney with his name has other options? What's wrong with y'all? The man, why you think Devin could have went after Mario Barrios? He was literally the WBC #1 contender. You don't think Devin Haney, who was the WBC champion at 140, and the undisputed at 135, and the #1 contender at 147, you don't think Devin could have said, "Hey, Mauricio, I want to fight Mario Barrios. I want to force the issue to fight Barrios." You don't think Devin could? Of course he did, but he didn't. He said, "I want Boots. I want Norman." And somehow, Buster still got a fake narrative out here that Devin got PTSD. He's scared of getting hit. He's scared of, man. Devin don't want to be no puncher, man. Devin don't want to. But why are you fighting the puncher then? He was forced into it. Turkey forced him into it because Turkey paying him all that money. And Turkey said, look here, Devin. Look here, Devin. Like, bro, these people would just be making stuff up. It's hilarious. I am True Man is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, good brother. He says, MF say Bill lies. So what is Brian Norman doing now? Shaking my head is crazy. Hey, bro, like it's been going on for years. Dudes will tell you all Bill be capping, Bill be capping. Like Bill be capping. I mean, dudes literally will try to find any inconsistency with something Bill will say, right? For instance, I'm gonna just make up some example. This is how petty he is. He's like, hey Bill, man, hey Bill, how you feeling? How's you feeling today, man? How you feeling today? Bill can say, oh man, I'm feeling good, man. It's a blessing to be alive. I feel great. Later on, he do another interview. Hey Bill, man, how's it going? Oh man, ain't going too good, man. You know, check engine light came on my car. Here come one of the tank fans. Man, Bill be capping, man. This dude be capping. Look, I got it right here. I'm gonna play this first clip. They say it's the same day, y'all. This the same day. Bill say on this day, and he said he's having a great day. And then come around about 3 o'clock, he talk about, oh, he having a bad day. See, man, Bill be capping, man. He be lying. But they don't do that to nobody else. They don't sit down and break down and analyze everybody else. Brian Norman Sr. has said some stuff, and like I say, I listen. This fight week, that's the only reason I'm talking about. I ain't been saying nothing the whole time. I just let everybody think what they want to think because I don't like arguments. I don't like arguing with people, especially with people, because I lose respect for people when I catch them lying. So I'd rather just pretend like I'd rather avoid the conversation than have you try to lie to me as if I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't want to lose respect for people, so I just let them say what they're gonna say, and I move on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for no lies though. But people trying to run con games on me, I can't stand that. Can't hustle no hustler, G. Can't do it. But people think you stupid. They think they can just run. I'm gonna run this play on 78 here. Like, sorry, bro. And if I'm gonna play, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna play along. Like, oh, for real? That's crazy. Whole time, I'm like, bro, I'm so disappointed in this Mark. This dude a liar. I ain't know dude was a liar. So yeah, don't be doing that. Don't be trying to run no game on me. Insane. What you got on Instagram, bro? Let me see what you got, man. Y'all always trying to get me on Instagram while I'm live on YouTube. Let me see what you got here, man. Yeah. What's BVO? Send me yeah, I'm you just send me the information, man. Send me the information, bro. Let me see here. Hey, John say, so 78 ever say, for real? That's crazy. He know you full of it. Hey, you ain't that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be knowing stuff. I just don't say nothing, bro. Like even, bro, I talk to you. I'm gonna tell you, I'm real patient. I'm a patient person, bro. I talk to people that I knew have been talking crazy about me, and I just pretend like I don't know. But people, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I never asked nobody to do it, but certain people who rock with me, they'll be like, they be on some other type of time, you know what I'm saying? Some stuff. I don't condone it, but that's what they on. You know what I'm saying? They recording the conversations and all this type of stuff. And then dudes just send me the MP3, a 78. I'm sending you this email with this attachment. I want you to hear this. This is such and such. And I was talking to him, and he just started hating on you, man. And your name came up, so I recorded it, man. But I ain't the police, though. I just wanted you to hear this. And I hear it, and I'm like, huh, interesting. And I got plenty of stuff like that. But then I don't say nothing. I just listen to people when they try to act like they rock with you heavy. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, that's interesting. Okay. Like, that's crazy. Nah, 78, see, I respect you. Reason why I respect you and this and that. Uh-huh. Okay. Sure you do. What's up with the BVO? Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on you tonight, G. Just send me the time and all that stuff, man, and I'll come to the chat, and then or you can just send me the link to my email or whatever. You know what I'm saying? or send it to on Instagram, whatever. You know how to go. And I'll pull up. Just let me know the time and everything. Chef Dre, what's happening with it, homie? Southwest Dice, what it do? Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, man, I want it was I know it was an unrealistic expectation, man, but I really wanted be Brian Norman and the Normans and the Haneys to get along. I mean, I know they're gonna fight, and I know it's gonna be trash talking, some bad blood there, but I just was hoping it wasn't gonna get, what I'm saying, left because I like, what I'm saying, I like the Normans, what I'm saying. I'm Team Haney all day, but I like the Normans. I like what they stand for as far as father-son duo, black folks, what I'm saying, got their own business, striving for greatness, all that. I'm saying? I support that kind of stuff, That's right up my alley for support. But what I mean, Senior lost me, bro. He lost me. I ain't gonna lie. Senior, I was trying to rock, man, but he lost me, dog. Just too much, man. Tried to be quiet about it because I ain't want to, get mad. I ain't want to start no mess. But he just can't do it with dude, bro. Can't. He's starting to pander to these racists and stuff, picking up on these ridiculous lies and stuff, these narratives, fake narratives he rolling with. And I'm telling you, they're gonna do the same thing to Norman Jr. As soon as he fights somebody who they like, they really rocking with, it's gonna be some propaganda out here. All kind of stories about B Norm. He said, hey, every time it's fight week, I always think of Floyd Sr. when he told Guerrero Pops, you MFer, right, the time for talking is over. Yeah, man. He said, can't get along when there's jealousy involved. The stand for negativity, he says, his son is sounding more and more delusional and negative. We said the more he get in front of the camera, also Apple don't fall far. Well, hey man, they trying to take advantage of the moment, but the thing is, they're gonna have to back it up. And Devin's job is to come in here and win the fight. So I don't want to hear nothing crazy from the Normans about somebody didn't fight the way we want them to fight or whatever the case may be. Jafari Caesar in that super chat with the 5-piece. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the support. Said Brian Norman Sr. Pick looked like he doesn't use Listerine. Man, you wild. That man diabolical. This man that went all in the man breath. Man, crazy. Let me see. Hold on 1 second, though, y'all. 1 second. All right. You say Daniel Chambers says, does Norman Sr. behavior remind you of how people are in real life? It's just yeah, I mean, people just do weird stuff, bro. People do weird stuff. And especially when it comes to black folk, man, black men dealing with each other, bro, we got a lot more problems than other people have because of the history of racism in this country and the brainwashing that's taking place and polluted the black mind. You know what I'm saying? Even those of us that are awakened and conscious, we still got a little bit of that jig germ left over in us. All of us do. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that jig germ activate, you know what I mean? Activate and make us funk with each other harder than we would against anybody else. And that's crazy. What's up, Mo 2013? Yeah, he's trying to be Bill, but it ain't gonna work because he's first of all, he's not Bill. He's not likable. like Bill. Like B Norm, he started off cool and everything, but like he don't have the personality traits that Bill got, so he's not gonna be able to get that off. He's way too sensitive for one. Like only time I ever seen Bill get real hot is when somebody disrespecting Dev. You know what I'm saying? You start disrespecting Dev or anything like that, Bill, he gonna go from smiles to a savage real quick. But B Norm, he get salty like any perceived disrespect or you talking about you mention his name or like anything. This dude just get hot. He get mad. Like, bro, relax, man. What are you doing? And he act like everybody's supposed to be picking his son. That's not how this go. Then they say the odds. I don't be paying attention to the odds and stuff. But I seen yesterday the homie Blue Blood said that Devin Haney is a slight favorite now with the odds and stuff like that. A lot of people coming in betting on Haney this week. What's up with the cap guy, the homie in the building? Flyer frequently, what it do? Skull Doug, what's happening? You say Norman Senior look like he hang with Jimmy Butler. That's an inside joke over here about Jimmy Butler. Say bro be offended by everything. Yeah, that's what threw me off. I can't rock with nobody like that, bro. Like you that offended by everything. You always missing. You always think. See this is the thing. He come across as one of them brothers who got his guard up, and he always watching and waiting to see if you gonna try to play him. So sometimes he jumping, like you know how like you have been like when you locked up, right? You know how everybody on edge. A lot of people like they waiting to make sure don't nobody get off no disrespect. You know, so they misinterpret anything you say or do as disrespect because they trying to prove they ain't no punk. That's the type of vibe he giving me. You know what I'm saying? Real sad say Bill wearing LDBC is one of the reasons MF is hated. Oh yeah, for sure. Bill rocking LDBC versus everybody, LDBC over everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the main reasons why these haters on YouTube hate Bill and hate Devin because they hate us. You know what I'm saying? You know, these must be running around here swinging from these fighters' sack, and the fighters won't even acknowledge them, won't even come on their page and give them an interview. And he ain't in a million years ain't gonna wear their brand. You know what I'm saying? So when they see the Haneys rocking with the LDBC, they see Deontay Wilder pull up to the LDBC meet and greets and stuff like that. They see Earl Spence just hop up on 78 Sports TV with Black Fight Fan, sitting in the truck, chopping it up. That stuff bothered them guys, man, because they jealous. You know what I'm saying? Just like back in the day when back when the super chats used to rain and all the colors used to be flying all over the screen and all that kind of boy, them boys used to be hate. It's dudes who dedicated their whole channel into hating on my super chats and 78 getting super chats and he buying fake jewelry with the super chat. Man, 78 getting them super chat. Man, that's all them guys to be over here getting the super chat. Man, them guys. And then the whole time they got their PayPal link up there. They got their Cash App link. Man, these dudes be jealous, man. Jealousy is the order of the day when it comes to these dudes versus the LDBC. They mad because of our influence. They mad at the support we get. So it's people who dedicate their entire channel into trying to destroy me for no reason. Never did nothing to him. Nothing. If you ask him, man, what's 78 ever do to you, man? Why you hate him so much? Man, he getting on super chats. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust dude. You know, dude used to be a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Trust dude, man. Dude playing, he kind to people, man. Yeah, he playing people, man. He got all them guys sending him super chats. You know what I'm saying? See, people don't send me super chats. See, I got a job. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no super chat. Like, bro, how many times you gonna mention this man's super chat, bro? That's all it is, bro. It's just crazy. Because when you start a YouTube page, you have the option not to monetize your page. And if your page is monetized, You also have the option not to turn on your super chat button. But I've never seen a hater not turn on his super chat button. Never. Now, all the people who criticize 78 and the LDBC and this and that, every last one of them, Marks, who built their channels off of us, guess what they do? Turn on their super chats. Every last one of them. So it's all jealousy, bro. That's all it is to it. Woke say jealous and envy is the root of all. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, a job. If you ain't got a job and all you got is super chat, you ain't a real man. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Let me play that again for the people who might not have heard. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. Wait, let me see something. Let me play this again. Oh man, it ain't on here. I thought I still had it up here on the screen. I guess not. Let me find it real quick. I'm gonna close the window out. Okay, let's see here.
And doesn't want yes men. You have Devin Haney when you saw him in his on the ground and everything else. The one.
Let me write a little bit.
And to be a man, to be a man's man. And I can clearly see Devin wasn't raised to be a man's man. You understand what I'm saying? I can see the way he operates. Men don't allow other men to do certain things. You understand what I'm saying? A man thinks for himself. Sure. A man does things for himself. A man doesn't want yes men. You have Devin Haney when you saw.
It's funny how people love to say men don't want yes men. I've yet to meet anybody with money who didn't have yes men around them. I've yet to meet one. You know what I'm saying? But people always say that in theory. That's how you can always tell what level people is on financially. Because as soon as people cross that barrier of just having some money to being rich, all of a sudden the rules change.
Him in his on the ground and everything else, the one thing that you notice about him is he has a lot of people doing things for him. That's not a man. Yeah. That's not what men do. You understand what I'm saying?
So having people do a lot of things for you, that means you're not a man. Like I said, I repeat what I said earlier. That means me as an employer, I'm not a man. Regardless of the fact that I take care of my kids and grandkids and take care of all my business, I'm not a man because I have the money to pay for somebody to do certain things for me. So your boss is not a man. So the only man apparently is the dude who's sweating and breaking his back. Everybody else is. See, this is a ridiculous theories.
When you do that, a real father will let you know that you need to do things by yourself.
Okay, so now he's questioning Bill as a father, as a black man. He questioning his father, his parenting, because he's saying a real father would let you know that you can't do this. You got to do stuff on your own. What stuff? What stuff? What stuff are you talking about?
Especially at a young age, you got to build a mental fortitude. He's not even 30 years old. So if you're not even doing things for yourself and you're being lazy in that magnitude, then what else is going to make you a man? How are you going to teach your child and your son, if you have one, when he come up to be a man? How?
This is diabolical. I can't listen no more of this, bro. This man then went from boxing to talking about acting like he know Devin Haney personally and he don't do things on his own. What do you talk? The only way you know Devin Haney is from a boxing perspective. And if he's training for a fight, every fighter has a team. Every fighter has people that's doing stuff for him, running to the stove. When I was in the streets, before I even had any money, I had people running to go get a box of squares, give me a pack of Newport 100s. You know what I'm saying? Get another fifth of Seagram's gin. and get some orange juice. Yeah, go ahead and grab that for me. What? You ain't a man. See, a real man will walk to the store himself. Real man will drive to the store. You ain't a man. Somebody doing stuff for you. What is this? I can't stand made up philosophies, bro. I just can't, bro. I can't stand made up philosophies. People is good for that on the internet and try to make it sound good. A real man do this. A real man do that. Real ninjas, that's what they do online. They be like, man, real ninjas. So you ain't a real ninja if you do this and that. Oh man, you cook breakfast for your girl? Man, you a simp. Only simps cook for man. My girl cook for me every day. I ain't never gonna cook for no girl, man. Man, that's stupid. You a simp. Yo, man, you bought your daughter some flowers on Valentine's Day? Man, that's kind of weird, bro. Real ninjas don't do that, man. Real ninjas do not buy no flowers and candy for their daughters, bro. That's weird, bro. Nah, bro, I don't know. That's weird, man. Diabolical. This is what people do, bro. People just be saying stuff, man. So I wish, like I say, I know they finna fight, so I know it's gonna be some back and forth ridiculousness, and they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But I wish this could have. I wish B Norm wouldn't have just took the bait and started pandering to them other guys, man, because they're not gonna. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna be there, man. They're not gonna be there after the fight. He said he'd be wearing some fake Cartiers. I don't know, man. I don't know. Did he say there was Cartiers? See, we gotta be careful with that. Now we gotta be careful because I be wearing Cartiers, but then sometimes I don't wear Cartiers. I got some James Earl joints. I got some. And sometimes I be getting stuff from the I be getting sunglasses from the little Spanish chicks that be selling it in the hood. They post up and they be how they be selling little sunglasses stuff. If I see something that look fly, I'll grab them and put them on. You know what I'm saying? They be like $5. But then people, oh man, them some nice Cartiers. Like, no, these ain't Cartiers. These ain't even in the style of Cartiers. I never said they were Cartiers. When I wear Cartiers, you gonna know it. These are just some nice shades, man. That's all. St. Louis Mix in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says they try to define what's real to validate why you're at a higher level than them in life. Pure hater mentality. Instead of that, ask for game. Hey, you ain't told no lies. You ain't told no lies at all, good brother. Because that's exactly what it is. Yep. That's what people do, though. That's what haters do, though. Whatever you got that they don't got, they try to diminish what you got to make themselves feel better. I remember people used to say stuff like this about me, right? Because I got a lot of jewelry and stuff, right? I don't wear it a lot, but I got a lot of jewelry. But people who don't got jewelry get intimidated by it, right? They might be thinking it's a threat. So they be like, people will say a little stupid. Yeah, man. See, some dudes need a lot of jewelry and stuff. See, me, I don't need jewelry and stuff like that, man. Like me, I always been able to knock chicks, man, just off my looks, man. Chicks like, okay, good for you, bro. Good for you. Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Like what does that mean, bro? You know what I'm saying? Another dude can just say, hey, man, see, some dudes need a job. Some dudes need a car. Some dudes, I don't need no car. I'm homeless, man. I don't need none of that. But you know what I got? I got a 12-inch pipe. All I gotta do is pull my pipe out, and then some chick driving by, she gonna give me a place to stay. It's always gonna be somebody who could come up with a philosophy. You feel me? But the hater stuff just is ridiculous, man. Yeah, some dudes need a Benz, man. See, I don't need no Cadillac truck, man. Me personally, I got abs, man. I got 6-pack. I got 12-pack. I don't need that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People are always going to try to diminish whatever it is that you got and they don't have, they're gonna try to make it seem like it ain't nothing, man. I don't need no money, bro. I never, bro. I don't care. I ain't never needed money. Yeah, that sounds like somebody broke. You never needed money. That sounds like a broke person that ain't never paid no bills, been living off of your mama and auntie and them, sleeping in the basement or the attic, or in some corner, or stinking up somebody's couch every morning. Every time somebody walk into their living room, it smell like musty onions and corn Fritos. Just stinking up somebody's living room. But anyway, we gonna find out this weekend, man. We gonna find out this weekend. We got Devin Haney challenging B Norm Jr. for the what's up with the Coach Hudson in the building. I was listening to you a little earlier, Coach, while I was taking the kids to school. Listening to you a little earlier. I seen them trolls came over there trying to mess up your stream when you was cooking. That's what, but I'm telling you, man, these trolls, man, we gotta start setting traps for these trolls, man. If you title your video a certain way, when they think they thought Coach Hudson was finna be hating on Devin Haney in his video because he breaking down how Brian Norman can win the fight today, and then tomorrow he's gonna break down how Devin Haney can win the fight. But the haters, the trolls thought that this guy's dissing Devin Haney. I'm gonna come over there and start talking crazy in the chat. These people are goofy as ever, man. What's up, young Abel? Young Abel say, in my household, if you're not providing anything financially to help out, kick rocks. Yeah, that's how it go, bro. That's how it go. Shoot, when I turned 18, shoot, forget about it. I had a job and everything, bro. I had to kick in. I had to kick in. You know what I'm saying? Like $300 a month. I was mad too about that little $300. I'm like, man, this ain't fair, man. These my parents, and they robbing me, man. This ain't even right. You know how you think the whole world coming down on you or something. This ain't right. You taking my money. Whole time you a grown person living in somebody's house. You feel? What's up, Mind the Master Moose? Dragon Fang, what it do? You a grown person living in somebody's house, but complaining about some nonsense. Oh yeah, this and that. And then when I'm moving out, I'm getting out of here. So I moved in with this chick. And I'm 18. I moved in with this old, almost 40-year-old chick. You know what I'm saying? Who had a little thing for me. And I ain't gonna lie, I was messing with her when I was Well, I was messing with her. I don't know if I can see it on YouTube. I was messing with her before I should have been messing with her. You know what I'm saying? Well, she should have been messing with me. But yeah, she was a creep. You know what I'm saying? She was a straight creep. Old chick got me in that house, man, and trying to buy me PlayStations and video games, and trying to keep me in her crib, man, and just this old nasty old chick, man. But anyway, my mom's beat her up. You know what I'm saying? My mom found out and put paws on her. You know what I'm saying? So then I get my own spot. So when I got my own apartment, my own first apartment, my mom's and pops gave me back all the money for rent that I paid. While I'm sitting here whining and crying for a whole year, they gave me all that money back, and I got to buy me some furniture and everything. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling good. Boy, I was happy. Ain't nothing like having your own spot, especially when you can pay for everything. Adrian Cook said, "Man, I had a creep too. She was 40." Yeah, they be out there, man. A lot of people, they always worried about these men. Everybody always worried about the older guys and younger chicks and all of that kind of nonsense. But in reality, man, these older broads, they'll clean the dude up real quick, fast, in a hurry, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll do it. He said, KBGJ said, I was 22 with an old Cougar 38. Yeah, this little chick I was dealing with, man, she had a daughter that was like a couple years younger than me, which made me uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? Because the daughter was real fast and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But we both were pretty much the same age, but still, you know what I'm saying, the dynamics was just weird. But yeah, I had to go to the house. This how I had to go to the house and grab some more stuff from the crib. So I go back to my parents' house to get something from the crib, and my mom was like, "Who's that lady out there?" I said, "That's my girl." She said, "Yo, girl, how old is she?" And I said, "Mom, I don't worry." Man, Mom's went out there and started talking to her. So I'm just grabbing my stuff. When I come outside, Mom's just stomping a mud hole in her. She done whooped on old girl. Don't you ever bring that thing over here again. She a pervert. That's what she is. She ain't nothing but a pervert. Miles put the paws on her. Will Sinclair, what's happening? He said, my Jamaican piece, I was 21, she was 53. Ooh-wee. You was having you a time over there, brother. Insane say I was 18, she was 29. See, all of us men got stories like this, but they act like it's men, it's older men that's just preying on these little high school chicks or something. But all of us, see how all these men in the chat got these stories? Yeah, ain't no criticism for them chicks though. Cap God. He said you miss old girl with the double D's, huh? I got a video coming up later. I'm gonna be talking about Andre Darrell. Andre Darrell had some interesting comments. He gave his opinion about Brian Norman and Devin Haney. So yeah, I had to cook Andre Darrell, not because who he picking or nothing like that. What's up, Ratchet since 91? Ratchet said he was 17, chick was 26. Yeah, see, she's supposed to be locked up according to how these people moving today. But women get a pass. But yeah, I had to cook Andre Darrell for the little nonsense he was talking. And like I said, not because of who he picking, because he falling into these. I got a problem with all these black people, bro. That's playing and pandering to these racists, man. I'm not finna do it. Not finna do it with y'all. Tim Bradley, all y'all. Anybody is talking about snack, this and that, but none of y'all talking about none of these Latino fighters that's on snack. Any of that stuff, bro, I'm not rocking what you do, so I'm not gonna forgive you. Adrian Cook say, I was 16, she was 40. Now I was built like a 23-year-old. That don't matter. That don't matter. You can see 16-year-old high school girls is built like nobody's business. But they tell us we supposed to have enough grown folk common sense not to even. First of all, it's illegal to even say what I just said. You can't even say, "Oh yeah, I seen a high school girl that was built like a woo." You can't. That's disgusting. Lock them up. They're gross, nasty, and blasphemy. Come on, bro. You can't even talk no more. You can't even. You get now. You gotta say unalived. You gotta say all kinds, bro. This world, everything's offensive, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got McDonald's being forced to change the name of Happy Meals because it's offensive to sad people. You know what I'm saying? Can't have no Happy Meal when some people are sad. That's offensive. Everything offensive now, bro. Try to tell the truth, have a regular conversation. Pause, bro. Pause. Pause. Yeah, man, I'm finna go down the street, give me a Polish real quick, man. You want something back from the store? Pause, bro. You finna go get a Polish? Pause, bro. Hey, man, why you always thinking about pickles, bro? Why you always thinking about somebody's man part? Why do somebody gotta say pause after every word? Like nobody's even thinking the way y'all be thinking. Y'all the only ones just thinking about nastiness, bro. Cap God diabolical. Yeah, I could use one of them examples, but I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, because me and my cousin, we was 8, and we got by some grown 304s, man. That's why can't nobody tell me nothing about no 304. Can't stand with some simp trying to tell me about. No, man. These women have to be treated with a certain amount of this. You can't do that, bro. Stop it, bro. There's a whole big difference between women who need to be treated like queens and with respect and 304s. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. Just because they got a JJ don't mean they supposed to be treated a certain way. It don't mean that. Just like every male that has has our testicles don't mean that he's a man just because he's a male. What's up, Willie Lowe? Bomb Squad in the building. Facts, bro. Willie, all that pause and then every time I came to talk no more. It's like, bro, come on. Sometimes it be funny. Sometimes it be funny. When you just saying pause just to be saying it, it's funny sometimes, but it get irritating after a while though. You know what I mean? I told you I had to check these little youngsters one time at the this little mall thing I was at with one of my little young bros. But see, they was really mad because I was with the little young bro. They always, them dudes always get mad, bro. Little young YNs, man, they be mad when they see me out stepping with the little young bros, right? First they think I'm their daddy or uncle or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Until it becomes obvious that ain't the case. And then they start looking with envy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm sitting down eating ice cream with the little broad. You know what I'm saying? Me and her got a little ice cream cone. We sitting there. And I see these little dudes looking and giggling. I look behind me. Who are you looking at? So I went over there and said something. What you laughing at, little dude? What's the word? Oh, OG, man. Hey, no, man. You got to pause with the ice cream, man. Man, you can't be eating ice. Like, wait a minute. I'm in here with a broad. Okay, one of the finest thing in here is on my arm, and we eating ice cream. You in here with your homeboy on the other side of the room, staring in my mouth about how I'm eating some ice cream. Y'all tell me who's zesty, me or you? Which one's zesty? No, chill, OG. We just messing with you. No, you over here looking in my mouth while I'm with a woman. Talking about how I'm eating ice cream. With all these chicks in the building, you looking at me. Who's zesty now? Yeah, that's what need to pause. You the one that need to pause. Little zesty YNs. Unbelievable, bro. That's why I try to stay out the mall. I can't be around them little jokers, man. Can't do it. Them little dudes, man, just get on my nerve. They just the way they move be getting on my nerve, man. Everything funny. Oh my life, bro. Oh my mama. Oh my hood. Hey, you ain't lying. Oh my life, bro. Hey, dude, shut up. Man, bro. So I'm 43 now. She sent me a Facebook request not too long ago. I had to move on to her sister, my age, years ago. Dirtbag, scumbag. Yeah, see, I like the scumbaggery. That's what guys do. That's what we do. Dudes don't care, man. I mean, I done a lot of scumbaggery myself. I was dealing with this one chick. I mean, I had to check her too because she's so goofy. All right, she supposed to come see me, right? But she decided to bring her mama. She called me like, "Hey, can you mind if my mom come? Because she was supposed to meet me at this restaurant." She's like, "Can you mind if my mom come?" So I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "Because I'm with my mom and I don't feel like driving all the way to the south side, dropping her off." Ooh, I said, "All right, cool." But I already know what time it is. Her and her mama trying to run a play on me. Right? They're trying to eat for free off of me, right? But you know what I'm saying? I'm too smart for that. First of all, I don't mind paying for her and her mama to eat because I know what's going to happen later once I work my magic spells and cast them spells on the broad. So they come sit down. They think they finna work me, right? Like I'm a mark, like I'm a sucker, right? So I sit down, I let them order their food and whatever. And, I ain't say I was paying for nothing, but they assuming, right? Which I was going to pay. But it's cool. By the end of the night, of course, you go back to the hotel and they in there twerking it up, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And and doing their little thing and stuff, rubbing baby oil on each other and all that good stuff, right? And Drew seen it. I think I sent Drew the footage before. The two big old booty girls. So now after that, that incident, right? Me and the moms, we stayed in contact. We started, smashing the gas and stuff like that without the daughter, right? Now both of them grown, just so we clear. But the mom is my age, right? And the daughter is like 27, right? So I knew the daughter first, but so me and the mom started kicking it because we got more in common. You know what I'm saying? We vibing off mint condition. You ain't got to hurt no more, baby. He's over. I'll be what you're looking for. All that good stuff, right? So we vibing. You know what I'm saying? We going out to the bar, kicking it every night, and we smashing the gas. So the daughter get the nerve, the audacity to get mad, talking about some, dude, you out here kicking it with my mama? What kind of dude is you? You kicking my mama behind my back? What you talking about? How you gonna call me and act like you got some type of standards, some type of moral when we just had a threesome, you, me, and her, and now you calling me talking about some what kind like I'm a bad person or something? Go somewhere and sit down. If anybody bad as you and your mom, look nasty stuff, and you can't tell me I'm the first one who experienced this situation with y'all. Not the way y'all was acting. Absolutely not. Yeah, I had to cut the mama off though. She was cool while it lasted, but she don't know how to keep no dude like me in her life. She ran me off, all that big and stuff. 5 a.m, texting me, hey, I'm getting ready for work. I was wondering if you can cash at me $20 so I can catch an Uber to work because my ride is, I don't know what, they're gonna be late. And I'm like, girl, if you don't go somewhere and sit down somewhere, no, I ain't got no $20 for you. I don't think you like me that much because you be acting like you ain't got no money, but I know you got money, and I got money. I got some money. Not for you. Now, when we get together and we kick it, then hey, it's drinks on me, it's food on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat you. I'm gonna be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? But once we leave, ain't no cash apping, and girl, you better call one of them other dudes in your phone for that sucker behavior. You know what I'm saying? Call Tyrone and them. I know you got some dudes in your phone who you got just for that bill money and for a rainy day. Call them marks. But anyway, man, I've been out here running my mouth. I'm gonna get off of here, so I'm gonna come back later on today. Make sure y'all check my channel. I got some more videos when I cook Andre Durrell. But 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Super chat, and everybody came through showing love. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute, man. Make sure y'all go sign to the Patreon. Let me put that on the screen for y'all. I'm gonna put the Patreon on the screen. Sign to the Patreon, man. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. That's patreon.com/78 Sports TV. I'm holler at y'all in a minute. We up out of here though. Deuces.